Okay, let's try this again, Cancerians. Like, holy, way to take away the channeled message. I hope you're doing well, Cancerians. We are going to do a 21 ultimate building, I don't know, yeah, what do you call it, when you challenge, and we're going to really build our confidence in this Gemini season, especially if you're a Cancer that's ever known any Geminis. We're going to claim it back. We're going to earth, we're going to ground, we're going to do some major root work, upheaval. By the time we step into Cancerian season, we will be lit like the sun that is beaming down on us. Amen Ra. What up, Helios? What up, life giver? The star seeds, the sun seeds, the moon seeds, the earth seeds, all of you. Grounding. Sink your roots deep, connect them to the heart of the earth. Yes, Cancerians, this is root chakra, or jasper. And it is going to be an upheaval in our root chakra because we're creating a whole new earth. We're birthing new earth. We're birthing a new way of being, of living, of accepting, of earning our abundance, of being abundant. And it's more in balance. It's not just in the physical realm, because you can be rich in materialistic status, but are you rich in spirit and heart and wisdom? And wisdom, you know. God bless wisdom. Oneness. You are part of the universe and always will be. And all things work best in conjunction with all things. Clear quartz, amethyst, lapis lazuli, jade, citrine, carnelian, smoky quartz. I was going to bring smoky quartz today. And this one is tourmaline quartz. So it's June 1st. We have 21 days until Cancerian energy is active. And like, ooh, like I've been trying to ground so much lately because I literally feel like my feet are gonna just like either fall through the earth or just like kick me out into like space or something. So I'm just trying to stay grounded. So we're gonna start building habits, and you know, I'm gonna gas you up so that even if you're too humble or coy, to really just, you know, talk yourself up, I'm gonna help you do it. And so spirit, because the divine is around us. We're being called to step into our matriarchal part, you know, the knowledge keeper, the wisdom keeper, to pass it down to our children, to the collective. And, you know, sometimes being called to leadership is just being called to lead your energy, your higher self's energy, your blueprint's energy. We have the star here. This deck is so cool. It's Dungeons and Dragons. So like, honestly, there's not really any way to tell the difference of like what suit is what. But as an intuitive reader, this is pretty good. So like, one of my grandmothers, bless her soul, has passed away, but like, she's at peace now. And you know, especially like if you have certain aspects in your chart, or you've just been through a lot of shadow work, you realize that death is just a new cycle. It's just rebirth. So I know how important peace is, and even if peace comes with death, then at least that soul receives that. And she's very close with me, and it's like the matriarch, and that's what I keep hearing, is matriarch, matriarch, matriarch. And a lot of us are being called to start new foundations, new belief systems, new ways of being. Whether if you have kids or don't have kids, you are now the head of your matriarch line. Like, it's moving instead of how it was under, say, the Roman times, or how it's been in the past. Us women are really, and just not women, but like the feminine energy is really rising. And for you divine feminines out there, you know what it's like to like transmute and heal and activate and clear like the lower vibration of feminine energy, the dark feminine within you. So it's nice that like there's peace for them, like that energy of chaos and confusion and hurt and pain and betrayal. You know, betrayal, the Judas and the Pitas are, everything's really coming to light. Like, let me tell you that. Like, The enemies are showing their true colors. There's no more hiding for them. They're exposed. I like my incense burning in the grass. Okay, roll to tarot after. I just want it to be a short, sweet message. Get you some, spring and gamble. Uh-oh, it's a time where you get brave girl pants on and boy pants to take a risk and to do something. Get out there and just like know you're only in the moment, and whatever happens this moment, that you're strong enough to face it and get over it in another moment. So we have gamble, taking chances, jumping in with 2 feet, risk taking, and it's an 11. It's like this gate here. You can see her walking into this like fruitful garden, like back to the Garden of Eden. You have the sun and the moon here too. And with this like blue and green, it's like the earth. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna go into my earthly purpose. I'm gonna take a risk and a gamble. Even if I don't know exactly the details yet, even if I try 100 things and commit to none of them, at least you're trying. And it just means it's not the right fit yet, and not to stop trying, right? Like failure is just a part of success. You can't have success without a little bit of failure. And spring with the cherry blossoms, there's actually a cherry blossom tree over here. I'll see if I can go record a little short later. I'm gonna get flagged. No, new channel. Sorry, the song's like literally flagged in my country, so like if it plays, I'll probably get this video flagged. The enemy is working against thee. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's just the time my alarm goes off. Secret. Hidden messages holding back emotions, unlocking the secrets and passions within. 25. And she's almost like birthing the sun here, like the Christ energy, the unconditional love. Like what parts of yourself are you not giving enough love to? And find the message, the knowledge, the gnosis, the wisdom in what you had to go through. Because, some people might not have gone through as severe as you, or some people may go through it more severely. That's their journey. But it's like, what little nuggets, gold nuggets of knowledge and wisdom do you have to pass on that can bring life back into somebody? And holding back emotions, like sometimes even we feel guilty for feeling grief or shame or any of that, and it's okay to feel it. Just don't let it become your energy. Like I always say, just feel it till you feel something else. If you have to sit and cry and scream and go out to your closest field in the middle of the night and scream like bloody murder, or if it's in your apartment, whatever, at least you're releasing it, you're letting it go, you're not holding in it and harboring it. And you'd be surprised how light you feel after, how quickly that goes. And spring, new birth, vitality and fresh start. It's a 35, that's an 8, and this is a 7, so it's ascending as you are, and you're really blooming. And you have this clear path, like just going into these new meadows, this nice peaceful place where you are just one with the earth, one with the elements. Like it's no longer chaos. And even if you still see chaos in your external world, tune in and give yourself that space. Like even the possibility of that being, that chaos isn't actually real, it's an illusion to keep you feeling some type of way, like you're trapped or stuck or fearful. And like fear is real. It's not real, it's like an illusion, but it's a real feeling. So like if you have PTSD or went through trauma, like things are gonna trigger that. So then we have to go into like learning how to respond, not react, and be mindful and really allow us the space and the time and the dedication to give ourselves, no matter how long it takes. It's just, this is what this lifetime is for. It's for healing. It's for allowing the space. Okay, let's do this tarot. Okay. Father, Mother, God, Divine, Supreme Goddess, Mother of all. Our beautiful Cancerians here. Matriarch, Fatherly, Divine energy. What do they need to know? June 1st, moving into June. I love it. Okay, so I'm not even gonna say what these cards are because I have no idea. So I'm gonna intuitively read it. There's like this little baby devil, and he's like cartoony and looking silly. Not like he still looks fierce, like a little devilly, but she's got her right hand up and she's just like shutting him up, like no, and she's just reading and studying, and her horns are bigger than his, and her hair is longer, and she's bigger, and she's more like, she's like a tamed temptress, if you know what I mean, like taming that dark feminine energy. She's got her tea going, she's being mindful, and she's so mindful in the zone that she knows that these little thoughts can't infiltrate her mind, because she knows it's an illusion, it's not real, and she has the power to shut it up. And then you have this female pirate leading the ship, and that's like that matriarch energy, that feminine energy, the receiving energy, and like the sun's in the background here, and how she's like shooting this little devil down. It's like you're only accepting those thoughts from your higher self, from the divine, from God, from the Most High, from the Creator, whatever it is you believe in. And she's like, like running the ship, and the guys are just beside her like, yeah. And they're like so relaxed. They're like, they don't even need to go to war, nothing. We're just going on an adventure, on a journey. So just know that like the respect is gonna come, the equality, especially if you are in a female body, or you resonate with being in a female body, or whatever it is. It's the softness that you want to do in this lifetime. And like the gentle lead, the leading without war, the leading without genocide, all these things. And then yeah, we have the eye over the heart, and she's in green, like this kraken and all these like dark energies, but it's like her shadow has ascended and is protecting her as she's going through this ascension, this Zen process, this becoming fully grounded in the moment, is protecting her. Because once you do integrate your shadow, your ego can protect you. It's not against you, because the pain body, the emotional body aren't running wild. It's almost like becomes the shadow's worst, like the untamed shadow's worst nightmare, like the tamed darkness, if that makes sense. Yeah, and then there's even like other ones like backing her up while she like bursts the sun, and it's like her like wicked ancestors or spirit guides that look dark, but I think they just play in the dark. Like even if you have spirit guides that are darker, they're still of a high vibration and frequency, if that makes sense. Like a true dark lighter, not like a manipulative, self-gain, like in this oneness, as it said on the chakra card I put away. Yeah, intuition is the little tug that pulls you towards your light, and it's like intuitively knowing that, okay, this like archetype is here that might want to convince me to do dark things and bad things, but I know unconsciously that that's just a thought, and there's possibility, and if I have faith and believe it, there's every right to know that those thoughts aren't real. Thoughts are just things like being picked up in our signal, being perceived by our mind. It's only the belief that makes them real. And then we have a tense, like the end of cycle. She's got like the dragon in her left hand, bringing it down. There's like this mark of this angelic force in it. And she's just sitting comfortable, ready. She's like, you can look at it like the dragon's coming up from behind her, and she like thinks he's all stealth and sneaking. She just grabs him by the head, and like it's like, nope, I know you're here. I got my intuition on. So like be easy on yourself, knowing that you're gonna sense it, you're gonna know it. Nobody can play you like they were while you were learning the lessons. Now you're becoming the master. You can apply and put your wisdom to use, your Gnostics. There's no point on fearing the return, or else you're going to manifest it. But no matter what, you're going to sense it, and you're going to know that these little Anunnaki or distortions or illusions are just that, not real. So give yourself the space. Know that you're already in your new cycle, and yes, it can be a little intimidating and a little test you again. If those last people came up in the last year, like in the last 2022, it was to put a final, like to do it right the first time, to like not be overly nice, to not be so accepting, to yes, be unconditional loving from a distance, but not in the way that you're going to be entangled with him. We're going to get gratitude. Yes, thank you for the lessons, thank you for the wisdom, thank you for the new cycle, thank you for spring, thank you for sun, thank you for life. I am grateful for and appreciate all the abundance I have in my life today. Abundance of fresh air, abundance of earth to be a free citizen on, where in most places, or you could prey on the land to free places that unfortunately haven't come to that awareness yet. I would have trust. I set my intention and trust in my abilities to improve my circumstances. When you have just that, you have the abilities to pray, to talk to the angels, to ask for assistance, to ask for guidance, to surrender, to call back your power, to return all energy that is not your own. And June 1st, it was the happiness, the energy to embody moving forward. Happy. Follow what makes you happy. Follow what makes you feel good. Be hungry for what makes you happy. Don't be hungry to be around people that just validate your pain or, your never-ending cycle. I will see you soon, and thank you for being here with me. And you got this. You're right where you need to be. There's no need to doubt. There's no need to panic. Take it step by step. Take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Whatever it is you and the divine. And, you will get your stride and your momentum right when you agreed to get it, before you dropped into this body. So, I said, you see, I was pre-shuffling earlier, and this card came out. It's almost like Poseidon-y, but with the water. And then there's the masculine energy standing down there, like getting Christ. And God's like, I see you. No longer, everything that you pray for at my liege is yours. It is destined to be you. And he's got like these big boots on, ready to just like hammer anything that's coming against you down to hell. God's got your back. So give God the respect and have faith and trust. Everything you've been praying for legitimately is like coming